it is Saturday. If you don't want that right now, put it there. You can drop it later. It makes big noises. So how is everybody today? Okay, I think that was a no. Would you like some Lego? Would you like a green thing? And that was definitely a no. My goodness. Hello, hello. Well, I see we've got some people joining us. Early in, we have Tiffany, Mookie, Connie, Cheryl, Jess, Linda, Gull, Marco, Greenbird. Hello, hello. Let's just get this set up here on the tripod. Works better when I'm not bumping the tripod. Yeah. There you go, Max. Better? Let's just shift over a little bit more. There we go. So I'm just prepping Beakfist because everybody knows that Max wants his Beakfist first thing when he goes live. So I'm going to let you chat amongst yourselves, and I'm going to go grab something out of the microwave. Hey, Chico, how you doing? Yeah, Max, I'm working on it. So, I have the egg that didn't want to cook. So it's now hot, and you gotta wait for it to cool, buddy. I know. Let's see. I'm just gonna pull up our second device over here so I can see what is happening on chat without having to squeeze into a weird corner. Yeah, it probably helps if I've got sound off. Hello, hello. Yes, Einstein. The restaurant is fully staffed up to normal levels, but the microwave didn't think that the egg wanted to actually be cooked. It was kind of stubborn. It's warm now, but still cooling off a little bit so that Max can actually eat it. Hey Mookie, glad you enjoyed this week's videos. Tango, how chilly is it there? I know you like a little cooler. And Connie says cold and rainy where she's at. Well, today it is chilly and rainy. It's definitely not the weather to go outside. Max has an opinion about the rain. He does not mind getting a spray shower indoors. He does not mind having a sprinkler outdoors. However, there's something very, very wrong when the sky drips on him. Not right, buddy? Oh, yeah. Sue. Yeah, we like it a little bit warmer. Yes, Cheryl, I did see a few pics for the collaboration. So while we're waiting for your eggies to cool, Max, shall we tell everybody about Hello Weird? So, as everybody knows, the spooktacular season is upon us. Yeah. Shall we just set him up? Because he'd like to help talk about this too. Let's see. Put him there and there. There. Oops. I got him to stand there before. Let's see. There he goes. It's okay, bud. It's okay. It's just spooky. You've vanquished him before. But the spooktacular season is here. Coming into the week before Hello Weird, we've got lots of fun. This week, we're planning a Hello Weird video every day of the week. And there might just be something special on Halloween Sunday. Just saying. But Hello Weird is kind of a fun season to play around with. And if you saw yesterday's video was a flock haul. Let's move this around here. I'll hold that for a few minutes. So yesterday's video was a flock haul. And on the flock haul, we let everybody know about a collaboration. We're doing another trick or tweet. And the way that trick or tweet works, you can take a look and see what we did last year, but we invite all of our friends, all of our feathered friends. Some of our friends don't have feathers, they might have fur or scales, right, Tango? You participated last year, and what we're doing is we're inviting you to join us for trick or tweet. Knock on our virtual door, send us a short video, 10 to 15 seconds, no sound. Well, there can be sound, but sound will get edited out. Or a photo with something Halloween, whether it's a Halloween costume, a Halloween prop, whatever that might look like for you. Now, are costumes mandatory? Absolutely not. We know some of our flockers have very strong opinions about costumes. I know Tico certainly has a few thoughts to share about costumes. They start with nope, continue with nope, 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 and end with a few things such as stink eye that cannot be repeated here. So costumes are not required. But I warn you, if you show up without a costume, the magic of Halloween might happen to you. So we definitely are going to have some fun with this. If you want to participate, all you have to do is send us the picture and video. We're hoping to have everything in by end of day Monday to give us a few days to pull it together and an opportunity to get it released before Halloween. And then just hang out and watch and see what happens. If you want to see what it looked like last year, I shared last year's trick or tweet in the community tab, and they really are a lot of fun. So I encourage all of our regulars to pop on there. It's your chance to show the rest of the flock what your flock looks like and to share a bit of screen time, albeit virtual, with Max. So that has been released. I know we've gotten some responses in already, and Max is very, very excited to see them. And we don't discriminate on size or shape. We had, you climb, oh dear, you don't want them? Okay, Max, climb up. There's eggies, but you gotta climb up. Max, what part of climb up do you not understand? So Max, if you want eggies, you're gonna have to climb up. Okay. Now, if you're gonna fuss like that, let me just try and readjust the tripod a bit. Okay. Might have that at a better angle now. Well, we hope you're feeling better soon, Tango. Hey, buddy. Does that mean there's no Halloween corn for you? Actually, there's an interesting story in the news about Halloween corn candy. Corn candy seems to be the staple of Halloween. You always see it everywhere. I don't know a lot of people who buy it, but you see it everywhere, and it's fairly standard. It's the little triangles that are orange, yellow, and white. But the primary manufacturer of that actually got hit by a ransomware attack this week. Cyber criminals hit them just coming up on Halloween. And I guess this was really a Halloween trick or tweet. They did a trick, and they're hoping to get a treat to release all of the computer systems that manage the manufacturing. Hey, bud. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Max. Oh, I see some. I know. We need to give that tray a good clean. Oh, yeah. Okay, Max. You want to climb up? Or do you want to sit here? Let's see if we can put you on camera here. Let's see how that works. Let's see. Just a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. Here. All right, that appears to be balanced. Shall we go get you some eggies? Or spooky? You decide what to do. So Max, we've got some fancy eggies here for you. They're warm and tasty. And somehow I now have eggie all over my hand. Oh! You want to do some eggies? Climb up here, okay? Gonna climb up for eggies? And I've got eggies all over my hand. You didn't ask for eggies on my hand. Come on up. Here. Oh, you don't want to step up on your punchies? There's eggies up here. Step. Well, no, you can't stand there. You can't eat them there. Come on. Come on. Well, how are you going to eat those? Step. Step. So I said step. No, not a shoulder. Step. There we go. And I don't know how I managed to tighten that so much. And I don't know why I bothered to tighten it, because I had to lower the tripod all the way. And lowered all the way, tightened it so that it wouldn't go anywhere. There. Poor Max. He had an opinion about spooky today. Yeah, I know. Yeah, not the best angle there while I was getting them set, but that happens. Doesn't it, flockers? Okay. Chico, did you want some eggy cone too? Hi, would you like eggies? Okay. That was enthusiastic. Now we can't forget any birdie. All right. And I have my coffee. So I see we've got some chatter. I'm going to try and catch up on some of the comments. I may have missed a few comments, and if I did miss a question or a comment, please feel free to ask me again. So I know Tango's on a limited diet. Max is really feeling you. Max is worried you might starve. Pie Girl says the Halloween video rules are very unclear. How does one submit a picture? Picture or video, you can send it through Messenger on Facebeak or InstaFlock, or you can email it to us. All of the details are in the description of the flock call video. Our email address is there as well. So you can go take a look right there and you'll have our email. But our email, maxthemoluccan@gmail.com. And if you're having a problem finding that video or you need something, just toss up a comment. I do look at all of the comments on all of our videos, but just toss me a comment and let me know that you need a link or something, and I will bounce you that link. Just trying to make it as easy as possible. Yes, Connie did an art creation. Let's see, what else have we got here? Yeah, I know sometimes we watch the videos, but we forget that there might be descriptions associated with them. And I have to admit, I do the same thing myself. But what I try to do with every single video that I post, I try to add a couple of paragraphs of text, think about it, sort of try and have some fun with it. You know, I assume people read it. I know probably a lot of people don't, but that's okay too. Max, would you like another eggie? Would you like another eggie? Should I get you one? Okay. You look like you might be hungry. Oh. Yes, that's the stuff. All right, I'm gonna put your, ooh, what did I do here? There. That wasn't good. See if I can knock over the tripod today. Just sort of scrolling a few comments here. Yeah, Tango, we're hoping you're feeling better. Hang out with the weird diet for a week and see how you do. Yes, Sue, candy corn, very popular in Canada and in the States. Yeah, Pie Girl, just send me an email at maxthemoluccan@gmail.com and I'll walk you through it. Yes, this is your boy Max, Jezebeli, and Linus joined us. So we had some excitement this morning with Miss Linus's entry to the Hello Weird video. Miss Linus was chirping in lovebird, and Chico grew up with a lovebird. He happens to really like lovebirds, and he probably thought for the first few years of his life that he was a lovebird. And he used to chirp back and forth with our lovebird. And our lovebird, we used to have two lovebirds, Crombie and Cleo. And when Cleo passed on, Crombie, the remaining lovebird, I believe they were both male, He was pretty upset at the departure of Cleo, and he would regularly contact call looking for her. A very insistent contact call, and I think Miss Linus probably is quite familiar with the call I mean, but Tico learned that call. And he also learned that when Crombie got excited and started contact calling for the other lovebird, if he started contact calling back, we'd see Crombie hopping up and down and almost exploding. So this became Tico's favorite game. Contact, call back, and lovebird. So today, when he heard Miss Linus chirping in lovebird, and he doesn't do this with other birds chirping, but he knows specific lovebird chirps. He almost lost his little mind. He just got really, really excited and started chirping right back. He said, there's another lovebird here, just like me. And I told him he's a bit gray and a bit big for a lovebird, but he's not a very lovebird. We'll give him that. Hey, was that good? Oh, yeah, I know, you could have starved. Yes, and Tango's talking about his meal. Yes, as everybody knows, our Etsy store is open. Give me a minute here. I've got pins and magnets and let's see. Come on. I can tell you these are good magnets. They really like to cling to the fridge. But if you haven't seen them yet, we've got a couple of different designs of magnets. We have this guy here, which is Max on a sunflower background. It's an oval. And then we have our cutouts. We have Max. We have Max with fluff and chops up. And we have Tico. Those are our magnets. We also have pins. And I think my pins are all upstairs right now. I try and keep them out of reach of beaks. But they're all available for sale, and they are on our Etsy store. A link to that is in the description of all of our videos. We started adding that in a couple of weeks ago. So any new video you see will have a link to Etsy. We're trying to be super affordable with the videos, with the magnets and the pins. And we did do a bit of a surprise for Tango, as he says. We've had a few orders coming in, which is super, super exciting. We're getting them dispatched. They're getting delivered in about a week from Canada, so pretty good timing. We're including free shipping. So I know that shipping question can always be that weird one when you're ordering something. It's like, hey, I'm ordering something, but it's coming from Canada, or in our case, it's coming from the States. I know how much it's going to cost. Totally willing to pay the price of that. But what about shipping? And just trying to manage that shipping is sometimes the biggest question. We are using Canada Post to send things out, which should avoid any issues with things getting caught up in customs and whatnot. I know in Canada, when ordering from the States, it can be a bit of a mix. With the hoodies that we recently got, they were shipped up using UPS, and UPS, it's kind of pricey to get things shipped, but ordering 4 hoodies and a bandana, I didn't mind paying that shipping cost. But what always annoys me is when the UPS cost comes in on top of that for clearing customs and everything else, you pay taxes of a couple of dollars. Don't object to those at all. And then your cost to UPS for all of their handling of everything is an additional $30. And it's like, wow, that suddenly increased things. So I'm always super careful about how we ship and just trying to make sure that things remain affordable and there's no surprises. but everything gets dispatched out of Canada. Now, our Etsy store currently has shipping included for both Canada and the States. If you are ordering from another country, absolutely we can send. Just reach out to me, contact me, and I can figure out what the exact shipping cost is there. International, it can be a little bit different. So, you know, but we can accommodate it. These are fairly light and they mail very, very easily. Right, Max? So we've got a few new things that are going up on the store in the next little bit, so make sure you keep an eye on that. Tango didn't order recently. Einstein didn't order recently. Super, super exciting. Yes, Tango was excited. He got a feather. We tucked a little surprise in there for Einstein as well. Yes. But yeah, we're just trying to do something that's a little bit fun. We also have our other store available. I don't want to make this all about plugs, but I'll just quickly talk about it. We do have our Spring. It used to be called Teespring. It's now called Spring. That store is also up and available. And Spring, let's see, Max, do you want something to chew on? You're giving me the boredom vibe. There we go. There you go. Want that? Cardboard. How about I put it there and you decide what to do with it? Oh, you did it. Big poopers. Super poopers. I'm going to just quickly... Ooh, Aki. Big poopers. In a big puddle. You must have been drinking a lot of water this morning, Pumpkin. No, Tico, I'm talking to Max. I'm not talking about pumpkins. Well, Max, what about a stick of pasta? But we were talking about a Teespring store, and that's where you can get mugs and t-shirts and everything else. Teespring handles everything when you order from Teespring. You know, it just goes directly through them. We've done the designs and whatnot, but they handle all of the fulfillment. With magnets and pins, we handle that. So, yes, so lots of fun. But we've got some more designs coming out fairly soon too. I'm really excited to see how many people are liking and ordering magnets and the pins. And certainly if it's something that there's a demand for, we will make more of them. Initially, we'd set them up thinking about a local event, Parrotpalooza. And then obviously that got canceled with COVID. So we decided to find some other options to sell, which was Etsy. So a lot of fun. Hey, Elizabetha. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that correctly. Feel free to correct me in the comments below. But welcome to the flock. Yes, there's great excitement. Lots of fun with the Hella Weird stuff as well. Oh, is that good, Max? Yeah, Max likes sticks of pasta. This one's just super, super skinny stick of spaghetti. Let's come in for a bit of a close-up. Yeah, you can sort of see it there. And he's pulling it to himself saying, hey, lady, that's mine. Whoops, let's see. Let's try not to rearrange that too far. But he definitely likes the stick of pasta. Absolutely. Thank you for liking the video. That always helps. Actually, if you want to support the channel, there's a couple of super easy ways to do it without spending a cent. If you watch the videos that are on the front of our, or the ads that are on the front of our videos, that helps. If you watch our videos, that helps. If you watch our videos all the way to the end, that helps. If you really like a video, watch it twice. That helps. Comments help, likes help, shares help, all of that stuff, it really helps. Now, this week, we hit a really exciting milestone. We hit 2,000 flockers on YouTube. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but it's taken us a long time to get there with YouTube. YouTube seems to be the hard nut to crack. We do a lot of work, we put a lot of work into the videos, and we're on a number of social media platforms. Our first social media platform was InstaFlock. I think some people also call it Instagram, but we call it InstaFlock. But on InstaFlock, we have 57,000 followers. On our Twitter account, I think I'd have to look, about 5,000. On our Facebeak account, I think it's approaching 7,000 now. And on YouTube, 2,000. But we are trying to put a lot of effort into YouTube, posting regular videos, trying for the daily videos here. And quite honestly, since January, we've been publishing daily videos Monday to Friday, live stream every Saturday, so at least 5 videos a week plus a Saturday. As YouTube introduced some of the shorts, we've added a few of those in. We occasionally have some pop-up live streams. So, I mean, we do give a lot of content, and we definitely try for some variety. Want one more, buddy? Now, there's a bit of a funny story about this week. Sometimes when I post the videos, it's late at night. And sometimes late at night, I'm not paying enough attention. And when I post the video, I set it for its release time, which is normally 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, Monday to Friday, and I set that up the night before. Well, I think it was Wednesday. Well, Tuesday night. Tuesday we had that video where Max was being super chatty on his perch. And I put together the spa video late that evening. I posted it late that evening. I scheduled it for 9 a.m. and I went to bed. Next day at work was super busy. I snuck in to take a quick look at comments a couple of times. Noticed the video was getting a lot of interaction. Hey, this was great. And I didn't notice, however, that all of the interactions was on the previous day's video. So all the new comments coming in were on the talkative video. And the spa day video hadn't released. And I noticed that much later in the day. And rather than do a super late release, I thought, well, you know what? We'll just release that one tomorrow morning instead. And popped up a short, because I know that the flock enjoys the shorts as well. So that's what happened on Wednesday. That was totally my fault. Just was not paying quite enough attention. And yeah, but we've got lots of fun stuff coming up in the next week. We might have a delayed outdoor video that'll come up after Halloween when we've got a bit more snow, but memories of warmer days are okay. That was supposed to be set up this week, but it wasn't. Was it, Max? I know. Omens. What are you supposed to do with them, huh? Like some cardboard? No, you don't want any cardboard. Put that there. Would you like the rest of your cone? Let's put that there. Well, what do you want, Max? Yes, Jezebel. That what's the password? That was definitely a fun video. Here's a neat little tip. Did you realize that in the most recent video with him watching the baseball game, which we got during a fall walk over at Silver Springs Botanical Gardens, if you listen closely, when he's watching that game, he actually says, "Where's the password?" So that was kind of fun. Yeah. I'm really late on catching up on comments, so I'm going to start scrolling quickly. Magnets are probably the most affordable thing on our Etsy store, and they're really about $5. Depends on your rate of exchange. So pretty good. Oh, Max would love to let you pet him, Jezebeli. Here, we'll give him a virtual scritch for you. Oops, let's scooch this over a little bit. Is that better? You seem to be a little bit, there we go. Okay, scritchy. Yeah, actually, here's an interesting note about the US. The magnets and pins are actually manufactured in the US, shipped to Canada, and then Canada ships them back to the US if you're in the States. Oh boy. Yes. Miss Linus, it only has 3 magnets. There should be 4 different designs available. I'll check that. We may have actually had order happen where we have run out of stock on one of them. Yeah, Cheryl's talking about the pins. And what is kind of cool is I found out recently how people use some of the label pins. These ones are full color photographic quality print, and they are an acrylic pin. So they're printed on clear polished acrylic, and they're actually super nice quality. I was quite impressed. The jury was a little bit out when I first thought about them, but really impressed with what they've got. But with the pins, I always thought, label pin, you wear it, you put it on your bag or on your shirt or on your jacket, and that's the way you wear a pin. But a lot of people will use them for other things as well. For example, bulletin boards. I know Einstein uses them on bulletin boards. Cheryl says that she uses them as needle minders for her stitching projects. So there's all sorts of cool things that people are doing with the pins. If you've got a unique use for the pins, let me know in the comments below. I think it's kind of cool just to hear what people do with them. Oh, yeah. Max, is that good? Is it? Oh, it's preening season. I'll just stand here and preen you, okay? What do you think, buddy? Sue asked, is TCal still there visiting? No, TCal went home last Sunday. And there's a bit of a funny story about TCal going home. I gave TCal a taxi ride back home and sort of popped inside for a few minutes, and I'll say yes, TCal's Umans, myself, were all following proper COVID protocols. We're all super cautious. But when I popped in with TCal, TCal was in his carrier. And when Sheila opened up the carrier, she flipped it onto its back when she unzipped it. So it was sort of like, stay up, buddy, stay up. Stay up. There's a fork. Would you like a fork? No forks. Okay. But she flipped it onto its back, so it was sort of more like a bowl. And TCal, during the drive, had decided that he was going to shred a bunch of paper. He's been taking some lessons from Max here. So he shredded a bunch of paper. And when the top of the carrier unzipped and opened, out popped TCal and all of the confetti. I mean, I wish I would have had this on video. It honestly looked like TCal popped out and yelled surprise and a confetti cannon had gone off. Huge mess. Yeah, I do have a little bit of video of the aftermath. Maybe I'll share that a little bit later on the community tab, but it was pretty funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, under the wing? Under the wing? Oh, I know, Max. I know. Look at the toes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, couple of toes we could nibble at with a clipper if you want. Would you be okay if I brought out a clipper? Where is the clipper? Here we go. And we reach down and we grab the clipper and we sneak in. We put down the clipper because I don't have access right now. So Max, if you'd like to turn around and show me your back again, that would be great. Because I see a back toe I want to clip. Yeah, because I said I want to clip it. Well, yeah, those toes look not bad, but it's this back guy here. Can I get at that from this angle maybe? Can I go? Can I go? Oops, hang on, flip that around. Doesn't help if I've got the guard on the back of it. Oh, I know. Now we were clipping not that long ago, so I'm not going after that much. I'm just going after sort of a millimeter here. Yeah, because I'm always mindful. Bird toes are just like other animal toes. They've got something inside a blood vessel that's known as the quick. And where there's a blood vessel, there are nerves. So if I ever hit the quick, there's going to be bleeding. Max is going to be bleeding. I'm going to be bleeding too, I think, because Max will probably be pretty upset with me. You know, so clipping the toenails does not hurt. You know, it's no different than you clipping your fingernails. But you know what happens if you clip your fingernail too close? You can hurt yourself. Yeah. So that's what you try and be super aware of when you are clipping bird claws, is just not going too far and just being super, super cautious of that quick. So what I do is I just do a little nibble. I just want to round that one out a little bit more. Yeah, I know. I don't like sharp claws. That one there, I really, really want to nibble a little bit more. There we go. So just going a little bit at a time too. Yeah. Okay, now that's all I'm going to do on that nail. Then I'm going to leave those nails for now, and I'm going to go after them in a few more days. I know there's a couple still a bit long, Betty. You did good. You did very good. Would you like to choo-choo? Where would you like to drop? Oh boy, buddy. Want to chew on that? Ooh. All gone. Well, I don't know what you want to do, buddy. Let's see. So Max, we were talking earlier about how weird. And how weird things are happening. Did you know that? Boo! Did he steal your buddy? Are you ready for Halloween, Max? Uh-oh. Not my eye. Hi, Tango. Hi, Sue. Hi, Mookie. Hi, Max. I think Max is ignoring me. Okay. So Max, you seem to have a lot of spooky friends this Halloween. And some of them seem to think that they should steal your hoodies. What do you think? And Skinny's big brother? Best dressed skeleton? Okay, let's drop the wings. Whoopsies! What happened? Is he wearing your hoodie? Do you know what to think, Max? Okay, how about we put him somewhere else? Told him not to bother you anymore. You did great. You did really, really great. Yeah. You put up with a lot, buddy. Yeah, you do. You do. Oops. A new feather coming in. Oh, I really want to get that one. Thank you. Uh-oh. Yes, Max. Yes, lots of new feathers. Linda just asked a question, and I'm sorry, Linda, this is a bit of a late question. She asked, are the pins for sale somewhere? Yes, they are. They are available on our Etsy store. And the link to the Etsy store is in the description of our videos. We started adding that in recently. Hey, what the heck was that? I'm sorry, was I not paying attention? Did I stick my finger in your beak? That was a call to pay attention. Oh, thank you for not biting. He grabbed me, but he didn't bite me. If you have a bird, and it does not matter the size of the bird, these birds are still wild animals. They're not domesticated like cats and dogs. Cats and dogs have had, hundreds, thousands of years being domesticated. Birds, not so much. They still have all of their wild instincts. They're still a wild animal. If Max would have been pissed off with me when he grabbed my finger like that, he could have easily broken my finger. His beak is quite powerful. Tico could easily break my finger, and Tico's got a much smaller beak. So they can be super, super powerful. So Max, would you like a little bit of a spray? A little spray? Maybe not? Let's see. All right, just a quick one. There. You seem to be saying no, so maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, no sprays right now. No sprays right now. Sue, TCal will be back again soon. TCal's a frequent flyer. We still have some footage for videos. It's going to have a bit of TCal in it. Hey, Midnight Blue. French Paul. It's always great. You know, it's so good to see people joining us, even if you're joining us a few minutes late. Yeah, Linda, with Tico's been pretty good about his own claws recently. Occasionally he'll get needle claws and I just have to tip them, just get the really end off the needle claw. Max is pretty good about claws, but it's just Max and myself, so I don't have anybody here to hold him and towel him while I try and clip claws. So the easiest way of clipping claws is for me just to clip a claw while he's standing there looking at me. Now, obviously, if he decides he doesn't want something, I could lose a finger or two. He could clip my claws, but he's, you know, he is pretty good. And I just pay attention to his body language. I ask consent. He knows what I'm doing. If he doesn't want something, he'll pull away, and I try to respect that. Are you sure about the shower? You sure? Okay, he's sure about the shower. Doesn't want one today. Yeah, we've had to get Max's beak trimmed professionally before. Sometimes his claws get a little bit long and then I trim them. I'm not too worried. Yeah, who wore it better? Who wore it better? Max, Skinny's older brother, or Karen? Yeah, Greenbird. Skinny's a little too small, but his older brother's allowed to wear the hoodie. Oh boy. Okay, Max is so cuter. I like that. I like that. Yeah, Jezebel, you're right. Birds can easily break bone. I actually had Tico one time when he bit me on my finger, and Tico's just an African gray. I shouldn't say just, but African greys have powerful beaks too. Not nearly as powerful as cockatoos, but you know, he's chipped a bone in my finger before when he got mad at me. Now, anytime you get bit by a bird, it's not the bird's fault. It's your fault. Let me explain. If you have a bird, it's your responsibility to pay attention to body language. It's your responsibility to understand what's going on and to really understand if they like something, if they don't like something. Birds generally don't bite without a reason. Now, sometimes you may not agree with that reason. I mean, one time Tico bit me because he was upside down. I was holding him upside down and in my hand, and it was 12:30 a.m. Now, he was tired, he was grumpy, he didn't want to be there, and it was 12:30 a.m. Fully justified in his mind. My hand? No, I didn't think he was justified, but you know what? My fault. Reaching in to a dark crevice between a wall and a couch for Tico, who decided to think it might be a good nesting spot. Tico's going to defend that nesting spot. Get that hand out of here. I'll bite. Grabbing at a palm without permission? Oh yeah, you're going to get bit. So there's many good reasons why that bird may think they're justified in biting you. Max used to bite all the time, and I've had him for 17 years, and we're pretty good. Last time he bit me, he was very jealous of TCal, and TCal had been sitting on my shoulder, and Max decided I'd been two-timing him. In Max's world, he was totally justified in chomping on me. I may have disagreed, but you know, Max was correct. The other thing sometimes birds will do, I remember when I had a pair of lovebirds, they would sit on my shoulder. Yes, Linus, just like Linus and Lucy would do with you, I'm sure. But they would sit on my shoulder, and one day I had two birds sitting on my shoulder, and I think there was a hawk's cry or something, and the birds decided there might be a problem. Lovebird 1 took a snap at Lovebird 2 to say, danger, get moving. Lovebird 2 took a snap at my neck to tell me, danger, get moving. And Lovebird 1 went for a fly, Lovebird 2 went for a fly, and I sat there and went, ouch, was that a vampire? Because my neck was now bleeding. The bird just basically said, get the heck out of here, there's danger. And they were trying to protect me as they might the flock. I didn't appreciate it. Hey Tango, have a good day. We'll catch up with you later. Yeah, but I mean, on the whole, we've got a pretty good relationship, don't we, Max? Yeah. You look kind of tired today. Is there anything else you want me to bring out? Let's see. Yeah, don't bite through it this time. Woo-hoo! What? Yeah, Connie's actually got an interesting point about Vasco. She says it's hard to read Vasco's body language because he's blind and doesn't flash his eyes. He doesn't move them bigger and smaller. So she can only see it from the feathers. If you take a look at Max's eyes, you'll notice that Max's eyes are dark brown. He'll flash them, but you cannot see that he's flashing his eyes. But what you can see is the position that his eyes are being held in. If the eyelids are squinty, if he's looking around. And you'll notice as he's playing here, you notice the position of his eyes are changing. They almost remind me of some of the Muppets where the eyes are on stalks. And when it moves around, that eyeball, it protrudes a bit, and you can really see it move around. And that's usually a clue off of Max, sort of what he's thinking, what he's feeling. Right now he's feeling that this is a fun toy. It's making some fun sounds. He might like to take it apart with his beak. Oh, yeah. French Paul, trust me, lovebirds can draw blood. They have a small beak, but it hurts. Sometimes the smaller birds are more likely to bite than the larger birds. The smaller birds have more to defend against in their mind. You know, they can sometimes be a little bit more vicious. The bigger birds sometimes understand that their beaks can be dangerous and are a little bit more selective. Although even being selective, sometimes it's just pure instinct. Uh-oh. I'm going to bring up the Google Gangle Ball. Let's just shift this up a little bit more, and a little bit further back. There. I'm going to try that. Let's go. Let's go. That was fun. I'm just trying to get a quick video as I'm doing this from a different angle. Oh, that was fun. Thanks, Max. All right, then I'm going to hop back into comments. We'll wrap up in a few minutes. I just want to see what I'm missing out here. Yes, it's definitely fun when Max puts his crest up and starts dancing with the jingle ball. Amazons have some interesting body language, Greenbird. The biggest oh my goodness, Miss Linus says that their human just bought a Max phone case for the phone tablet that has their Instagram and YouTube on it. That's so cool. Yes, yes, yes. But, you know, Max enjoys his jingle ball. He loves noise. We were talking a bit about Amazons. And yes, absolutely, Amazons have interesting body language. T-Cal's definitely getting older. He's now in his 40s. And one thing you can really tell with his body language, he loves me. And I have not done anything to encourage it. I'm super cautious around T-Cal. I don't, you know, the birds never take food from my mouth. They don't, you know, occasionally I will touch on the back or a wing or something. And I think it's important that I can touch the bird anywhere on their body. If there's ever a problem, I want to be able to. But with T-Cal, I'm super, super cautious because he tends to get a little bit amorous. So with him, I make sure that I don't touch him on any of the no-go zones. And he still gets a little bit amorous with me. He'd love to regurgitate for me. He thinks I should eat a little bit more and be a, you know, be his special friend. But yeah. So I think we're going to call it a day today. Connie will bring out the keyboard for next week for you. Does that sound okay? Right now it is put away a little bit further. I love that Rooster Sideburns calls Max's crest drama feathers. That is absolutely, absolutely perfect. So I think just do a quick summary. If you've got any members of your flock that want to participate in Max's Hello Weird video, the trick or tweet, we've got an open call for submissions. We're calling it a flock call. This one is detailed in our previous video. Pie Girl, if you still have some questions about that, just send me a quick email message and I'll help you out. We are hoping to get any submissions in for that by this Monday, so the Monday before Halloween, to give us a chance to do things. If you are interested in any of our magnets or our pins, just bring a couple in here. Those are available on our Etsy store, and the link to the Etsy store is available in our video description. Shirts and all of that are also available, but those are Teespring, also linked in our video description. This week is going to be hella weird, so dress up spooky, dim the lights, and get ready for some fun Max videos. Really want to encourage you, if you are watching our Halloween content this month, do us a favor. Hit share. Share that video with a friend or somebody you think might enjoy it. If you're on Facebook, toss it on your feed. Just pick one of your favorite Halloween videos that we're posting this week and share it out to the flock. Share the joy of Max. We are going to have a lot of fun with Halloween, and I think that about summarizes us for the day. So I'm going to pick this up. We're going to come in for our close-up, and I am going to wish everybody a really, really good weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, and Max would say, keep a Bach in your heart. You buck for us? Yeah, maybe not indoor box, but that's okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Buck.